Welcome to Orlando, Florida, and the campus of UCF. The Knights are ready to rock in the stadium, already bouncing as these fans have been preparing since early this morning. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, taking on a team from the SEC, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Knights will put total weather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Raging Cajuns offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another day.
There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. He'll keep it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Johnson looking to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. And the ball squirted out. Defense has it, they're on the move.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Complete to start this drive. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. First play of the period, first down here. release on the RPO. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanford. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Got his man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
Nice pitch and catch. This receiver and quarterback have done this thousands of times. Finds the open man, throws a strike. The receiver does the rest, gets into the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Trying play action. Caught over the middle. It's Little. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Fires and picked off. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. To throw, it's Bullock. Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Dennis. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Little. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Quickly to the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Here's the pressure. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Arkansas is currently ahead in this one, but boy, there have to be some nervous moments for the folks in Fayetteville. They have not been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Mississippi State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, we'll have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Catch in the middle. It's Martin. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Back to pass. It's Bullock. That's reeled in. It's Richardson.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
The Raging Cajuns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete in the middle. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. The Knights will hustle to the line.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one?
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The play action fake. Catch in the middle, it's Briggs. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Knights getting set on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Got it behind the line, it's Sanford. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Off the play fake on first down. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense, understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. Running to Green. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Give to the running back. Got the first down. Looking for more. Sprinting away. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Knights!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Raging Cajuns moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now the play fake. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. To the air, it's Bullock. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the awareness by the defense here. Everyone thinking first down close to the goal line. The offense is going to run the football, right? But this defense was ready for the chance that the offense might throw it. So defenders playing the pass and getting upfield, getting to the QB. Awesome job.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Lets it fly. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up. Johnson wants to throw it. He's taking the deep shot. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Breaks into the open. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And unfortunately, that's what we've seen from this offense all game long. They got 3 points. They haven't been able to put drives together. Down late, needed to score some points. The turnover, this one is over.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake.
Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is getting blitzed right now at home in front of that loyal fan base. Loyal, but my goodness, that's being tested today. They're trailing by 21 to Miami. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Johnson looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. To the air on first down. Got his man down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line. Second down, he'll throw it. Wide open downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Little. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. 4th down and 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down and he's still going. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. Johnson wants to throw it. Touchdown, Louisiana! Fitted in the window for the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they'll try to tack on 2. They'll try to power it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you